Hello, hello, hello. How you doing today? My name's Shiver Dervit, the Disescape Mage VTuber, and we are back with more For the King. I didn't exactly receive a lot of, well, positive things from last time, but I'm still interested in actually playing the game. So, let's get back to it, shall we? Or at the very least, the last time we actually had it, I was still enjoying it. Despite the fact that we actually lost, like, most of our health, most of our revives. So, let's help out the resistance and see what we're actually getting through. Okay. One. We only have one left, right? Ah, I see. May must be revived. Whose turn technically is it? Ah, I see. Okay, should be fine. Okay, let's see if we can actually head to this hobgoblin. Looks like there would be about 2 of these that might actually be a little bit difficult, so maybe we'll actually attempt to ambush one of them. Are you kidding me? I give you 50-50. Okay, so we got a mage and probably whoever's next. Okay. Whew, careful. Could have almost hurt somebody. Alright, let's see. Ensnaring Arrow or Magical Arrow Storm. Nice! Let's add a Summon Skeleton. Nice. Okay. Well, we've given our guy a little bit of a heavy strike here. Maybe... maybe we'll actually utilize it on him instead? No. The mage is about to actually do something. That would probably be the best idea. So. Oh, jeez. Sit down. Basically just got told to sit down. Okay, that's good. So, for starters, she's going to has to move here. Then we actually utilize a second Magical Arrow Storm. Crap. Only did 3 damage to the other. Okay. Dark Blast could work. Another Summon Skeleton could actually help out. But I think we'll be fine. Let's see. Let's hit him with an extra bit of magic. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. And, forgot that one bit right there. There we go. Now we can actually look at a little, looks a little bit easier. Okay. Let's see. Heavy Strike could actually work. Ooh, a bit of acid damage. He whiffed. You're about to go after the skeleton. Oh, jeez. Good. Add an ensnaring arrow. Nice. Fairly well. Okay, 23 gold. I think he has to take the gold at this point. Let's see. Well, since we got over 200 for each of our main characters, we could. That'd be the end of this section of the turn. Get a bit of a problem. 6. Need to revive May. Mercenary Guild. We could definitely interrupt with a cleave and that for 6 rounds. Extra bard, extra sorceress. I think we could definitely use magical this one right here. Thank you. All right, so actually, while we're actually in the services, I can actually meditate for a bit in order to actually get that up. Okay, we need to get the prisoner manifest to the right people. Okay, is that a Dark Cave Perilous Descent to the Underworld? That'll be useful for everyone, right? The whole party can actually enter this one. That'll get us at least to a decent part in. There we go. Alright, first dungeon. Okay, we got quite the bit. So, what do we got first? Okay, we need to go after the Hobgoblin. We need to go after Magical Aerostorm. Okay, so we have to go after you first. Which is ironic because the ghoul has one of the highest health pools. Okay. Okay. Got evade down. Whiff. It's the Dark Blast. Next one is going to be a Pixie, so that will only hit 2. That only hits 2. That hits. They hit 3. And it encourage. There we go. There we go. Oh, crap. Attack down. Crap. They got arrows too. Okay, and then we hit him with Heavy Strike, potentially? What are we going to hit with it, though? One of our biggest ones that would actually hit us with could be a Skelly Bard. '28's a pretty good one. Shock, Fire, Ice, Water, Blasts would actually be good. Let's see. Let's see. Using Midnight Letter will combat additional combat primary actions. Using herbs, gain 272 experience. The user Aurelia combat purifies the user and provides for temporary good. Godsbeard could actually be done at least once. So maybe we actually do 2 additional secondary actions. We'll do combat nettle right there. Because of that one, we can actually take Godsbeard for our archer. With party heal Godsbeard. There we go. That's 2 bonus secondary actions. We utilize Scholar's Wort to actually add a little bit of extra material. And then one last one in order to actually give a Poison Bomb to if we utilize it right. There. 9 to 25. There we go. Now we're looking pretty good. And then we hit him with another shot. Hit him with a shock. There we go. Now we only got one left. Hit him with it. The goblin sniper has unfortunately dodged. Critical. Very nice. There we go. 14 damage. Crap. Oh, it dodged. Okay. Heavy strike. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. We'll have him take the 68 there. That'd be good. Provides temporary immunities. Take that. Ooh. Got some pretty good ones. Witch robes. Armor resistance, party resistance up. Maximum health is down. Intelligence up, speed 1, curse immunity. Equip that. Does look good. Hag mitten. Resistance minus evasion. Beastman's arm boards actually would be pretty good. Off of this character. Off of that one. Refocus. She does a party heal ability. That's good. We'll continue forward. We got another combat and a store coming up. So. Perfect. Alright, what else do we got on here? Let's see, with the 5 of us, the mercenaries is going to be an intriguing one. Okay, well. Locked that. Oh, crap. It's not good. Magic Arrow Storm could actually be beneficial. If we do it over here on this character, it might actually be a little bit more effective. But I am thinking that this is right, thinking that this is the bigger threat here. Okay, there we go. Hit someone with a Dark Blast could actually be good. There we go. All those with the Dark Blast is good. Skeleton is the next target. And we'll hit that one. There we go. Now the gelatinous slime is the next one. Say... Big cleave. 0 to 19 versus 10 to 25. Which is slash. And 37% of perfect, so it's actually the highest of everything. 20s. Oh, crap. Can turn all that poisoned. Oh, careful. And stunned a bat. Alright, let's see. Ah, crap. Okay, Dark Storm here. Ice Blast. How much does it have? Only 4 left. Okay. Slash this. There we go. Thank you, Bard. Thank you, Rosetta. Take that one. I think you should take that as well. Are you affected by a curse? Oh, you are cursed. Felix, cure bleeding disease and all poison bleeding disease. There was something that could actually cure. I swear there was something. Hag's Bane, if the user curses. Let's see. Give that to Seer. Then use Hag's Bane, or did it actually rend yourself free of a curse? Okay. I think that should be everything. Except for focus. Focus is a bit of a weird one. Let's see, close that. Oh, hey, hello. Healing pipe. Let's see. Yeah. Healing pipe. My controller. Ah, okay. That was just being weird. Okay. So let's see. We'll curse those who use it, but also stave off death for a short time. Using God's Beard will replenish a certain amount of health. Scholar's Wart. Everyone is actually nearing level ups. Root's Worth causes confusion. Focusing Stone, I'm pretty sure one of us already has one of those. Padlock Multiplier. Oh, what do you got here? Merling Ranks. Resistance 3 evasion 5 luck with wet immunity. Which actually makes it so that you're lowered, that your overall immunities are not lowered. Okay, that's pretty decent. Oh, that's pretty decent. Confusion immunity, daze immunity, distract enemies, distract enemy ability. Let's see, something that actually runs a talent. Clearly your bigger one here. Gonna be a bit on this one. Might actually need to get one of these. 0 to 14, 8 to 21. That's unfortunate. Okay. Armor, evasion, speed, steal immunity, skills, elite sneak. I think my guy will actually purchase this one. She's got some other things actually going right here. Merling bracelets. Armor, resistance is higher. Gold multiplier is higher, minus awareness. Luck talent. That is, whether it's cotton or linen, it doesn't matter. Actually, the cotton one adds a bit of evasion to it, which makes it technically better. Okay, apprentice cap. Armor, resistance, physical damage, thorn damage, stun immunity. Daze immunity, evasion plus speed. Okay. Was there any other, like, things that we could sell? Hand axe I wanted to sell. Hand axe I wanted to sell. Double axe I wanted to sell. Broken bottle is a bit too fragile for my tastes. Bone bow, simple bow. Blunderbuss, I technically could actually give that to Seer. The polearm and the crude lance are actually like one of those weird ones. The druid bow at 15, but this one at 13 is actually intriguing. Sell that. Was there anything else we could actually sell? Like a goblin hell. do like the leprechaun hat, so that actually gives me a bit of that. The goblin helm, being the poison melodies, bar boots, talent, speed, and luck. I could give those to Seer real quick. I could also give that to Seer as well. Let's see. He has Bicocket. Would that be better than the Grappling? No, actually. Goblin Helm would actually be better. Queen's Bowman's, actually the vest would be definitely sellable. We're looking at Hobgoblin Armor, 1 resistance, magic resistance, -1 speed. Evasion, HP regen, +1 speed. Armor and, but the resistance is higher. And the magical damage is actually increased as well. So maybe we keep that one on. Sell that on. Simple bracers versus goblin bracers. Yeah, those stats are higher. Bar boots versus splint. +2 armor. That's +1 strength, -1 intelligence versus +1 resistance. Talent, speed, and luck are also equipped. So let's keep all of those on. And then that splint sabaton we could sell. She definitely didn't need the pickaxe. Sturdy heater. I did want to give that to Ainatha. Alright, so let's see. Hobgoblin armor. Yeah, sell that. Beastman's boards, definitely. I already had a focusing stone, so I guess I can actually sell you. Oh, she has the Hobgoblin helmet versus a Goblin. Technically... Oh, right. Actually, judging by what it was, Daze versus stun immunity, which had, in addition, the vest does need to be sold. The Gambit's in. 4 armor, 4 resistance. Okay, one resistance down, but that one is up. Plus party members resistance. -X health. Talent, luck, and encourage. I think that could be intriguing. It could be really intriguing. Let's see how that works on Seer. His Gambit's okay. Debate those. Increase the talents. Honestly, I'll have him equip that. This Hobgoblin armor might be bleed immunity, magic damage, and resistance. Okay. Crack spyglass, that one. Ragged scarf. If I give the cracked spyglass to somebody, you have the friendship ring, party armor. You have the clouded mirror, and just focusing stone. Cracked spyglass would be fine distance. Ooh. Let's give that to Shivero. Check mine. Looking at this one, I'm like, yeah. Steal immunity, but also could have confuse immunity. We'll hold on to either of those. I think that's everything that... No traits for anybody? Okay. Cool. How is our pipes for everybody? This one's an old pipe to a healing pipe. Okay. Huh. Speaking of, let's see. It was It was you. Give that to Seer. Let's see exactly what it is. Oh yeah, your weapons. Makeshift shield. Sell. Worn loot. Yeah, sell that. Decent ukulele. 5 to 11. Daimyo katana. Ooh, even better. The only reason I increased it was actually because of the stat increases. So it's like katana or also blunderbuss. And decent ukulele. Actually, all of those are really good. 5 to 11. 5 to 11 magic damage versus 18 physical damage. I'm gonna have to hold on to that one. This guy's got a pretty good set of items that could actually work out. She's got the Queen's Staff and got a second Queen's Staff. One that's just, you know, leveled up a little bit. Her weapons with Druid Bow is a bit of a thing. It depends on whether or not you actually want to do magic or physical damage. And his hat, Dark Spellbook, based on intelligence. No, his stuff are based off talent, so. Is there any intelligent ones? Actually, you might actually go for the musket. Well, actually, shot piercing pistol. How do you pistol whip with a? How do you pistol whip with a goblin merchant's trooper musket? That's interesting. A bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays off. I think that's everything. I think we got everything. Gained a bit of gold as well. And a bit of refocus. Let's go. Looks like there's only there's a treasure room now. Nice. So, at the very end of the dungeon, we have treasure. I take it you're gonna open it. What do we got? We got the lore. Who spent the most? You're gonna have to take it. Decent loot. Guaranteeing that yours is technically better. Take that. You might have to take that. Portal scrolls. Ooh. You might actually need a portal scroll. Golden root replenishes 3 focus. You're gonna use that. Okay, there we go. So, let's see what we got on our next thing. Alright. Collapsed cottage. What do you got? Gain an item. Okay. A bastard sword. We'll take that. For God's sake. Okay, there we go. Okay, not much better. What do we have at the night market? Hero Fahrul. Oh no, this dead adventurer. Ooh, they got gold. Splint. Armor, resistance, strength, intelligence. Strength, but intelligence is down. Okay, we could take that. Ew, a mind probe. Let's take that. And crossbow. Rate at 12. Okay, could actually utilize that. Ooh, that's a pretty intriguing one. Distortion, Fiasco, Helter Skelter. Ooh, thorn damage and armor? That'd be pretty good. let's check the market. Alright, Spirit Taffy will increase my magical damage by 1. Brass Compass, Rusty Locket. Thorn damage. 3 regen with plus 3 skill chance. Plus 3% skill chance. Already have the Jester Hawk. A War Spear that is actually only on that. I think I'd actually give that to Einithek. I would actually give that to her. Cloak of Purity. Ooh. Vitality, Poison, and Curse immunity would actually work really well. Which... Queen Archer's Gloves. Resistance, Evasion... And Witch Boots. Magic damage, Intelligence, Entangle immunity. Witch Boots would actually work really well with Anitha. So buy those for her. Book of Purity to 3 armor, 5 resistance versus the Witch's Robe. Max HP is down. Party resistance is up 1. Poison immunity, curse immunity. I think that would buy that for her would actually be pretty good. And of course the War Spear. Anyway, I do think we actually have a few things that we can sell. Daimyo's one is a bit of an intriguing one, because it's like, technically, this weapon should actually probably be unequipped and swapped out. Because of your talent, you might actually need something. Let's equip the blunderbuss. Decent loot. To 16. And that's honestly not bad. Actually, I might sell the blunderbuss. Hand crossbow I might actually give to May, actually. War Spear. Kind of wanted to give to Ainita. Jesters. Definitely wants to sell that. Mind Probe needs to wait until next turn to give him that. Any extra arm? Let's see. Cloak of Purity needed to give to Ainita. Splint Greaves. Spill that. Witch Boots. Give to her. Okay. So, movement bonus. I think that's everything. 5 evasion, that would give me a bit evasion. +1 speed, gold multiplier, steel immunity, poison immunity. We should be good. Yeah, the merchant's one on the other hand is actually pretty good with that one. 3 resistance, 3 that. 15% gold multiplier. Movement bonus and a fine distance. Okay. That should be everything. Well, let's see. Back to the inventory. We've got Ainita, Ballistus, 3, yeah. Let's equip that instead. Can't really sell it. It's the Witch Scholar Wraps. Equip those. And then there was an extra weapon that we could actually utilize. A shield. And the War Spear. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Anything else we wanted to run around with? Actually, give to Seer. Give to Seer. May. Hand crossbow. Ooh, right. Well, then maybe I want to give to that. Give to them. Anyway. Let's go back to the market. Bastard sword, we can 8 to 21. Bastard sword. Cool. Alright, I think we got everything that we should need. We got... Anyway. Overgrown's husband in the foothills, and that is a little bit of a problem because we're going to go through this whole situation. Ooh. We got a puzzle. We got a surprise. Random curse. Dang it. Oh, that's easy. Easy. Get a treasure chest. Inside are witch boots. Magical damage, 4 resistance, +1 armor. Speed, intelligence, entangle immunity. Let's equip those. Those have a lot of skills. Hobgoblin helm to the witch hat. I think I'm just gonna take that as loot. Take. Most of that's the same, except for a few other objects. Take that. Crap. Alright, let's move. We need to figure out exactly how this is going to be working. We need to have the rest of the party here. Because I doubt we're actually going to make it through this whole section without any particular level of violence. So, we'll have the hunter actually go up here. They've got something. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, looks like we are just waiting for the part then. Okay, maybe we can actually head in order to actually fight the bandit heavy. Oh, definitely fit here. Okay. Okay. So, let's see who we got. Let's see who we got. Rap. They're eager. Ow! Yeah, they whiffed that. Good. This guard says, looks like you have a shield. Trains the guard skill. Anyone standing behind a character with guard cannot be targeted from melee or ranged attacks. Plan your battle carefully. Okay. So they can't actually be taken by the people that are actually on that list. Okay, perfect. Armor up on self. Brick, physical damage. Okay, and then we do Dark Blast. And then we hit them all like that. A bit of extra damage like that. Crap. They do a distract and they do a whiff. Ow! Well, I know full well I know what happens to him. All together now. You're not getting out of here with our money. Careful the block. Careful that. Whiffed again. Let's see, armor up or taunt. Crap. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. There we go. Ooh, 23 damage. All right, Dark Blast. And there we go. Slow down. Nice. Those back. Archer's Axe. Let's see. We'll take that because that's his next turn. Anyone having any one of those could actually be good, so we'll take that. Take that. Alright, so we need to head this direction. Oh, looks like we got a town there. So we got somebody. I think we're still at night, so we can... Easy. Got an ambush of just the wolf. Likely. Or at least likely. Should be the wolf. Oh, we also have our bard together. Dang it. $13 health. There we go. Let's see. We'll hit him with a all together now. Was not able to call for help. That's unfortunate. You can take the gold. Okay. Well, that was intriguing. I was gonna check out the second night market with her abilities. Ooh. Cultist Bandits. 5 to 12. Poke, foot stomp, and prick. Versus thrust, prick, armor up. +3 armor, +2 armor, 5 crit chance. Ooh, Sea Star Staff. And a cultist shield, which is technically 2/2. Taunt, armor up versus taunt, resist up. +3 armor, +4 resistance, skill guard. Both of them skill guard. Okay. I need sponge. Gain 1 resistance. That'd be good. Yeah, I think that thing in the day in the market's actually fine. Energy boost is fine. Was there anything particular that we were looking for? We have to head to the Hidden Lodge, I guess. Huh? There's someone right next to something right next to Hidden Lodge. Are you kidding me? So it's 3. I think he has to use the tinderbox. So we're actually going to, like, rest. Meditate. Interesting. But I think I'm also going to meditate as well. Anata is also out of it, so she might actually use her movement in order to actually head to this place and then also meditate. Ooh, perfect. Let's see, our bard goes up to this next area. What's our quest board look like? We can produce a chaos in the Queen's kill the Queen's Ranger in the foothills. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Okay. We have to do that in, like, you know what? We'll have to take this first one. That makes so much sense. So with the dawn of a new age, stop right there. You're enemy of Fahrul. Alright, impending chaos. Well, that's not good. Looks like we're one step closer to our pending doom. Let's see. Keep an eye on the chaos level and don't let it get out of control. Start the fight and defend. Yep. You know what? First time, let's see how it goes. Lay down your arms or die by my blade. Ooh. Well, good news. Well, since we actually got that as it is. We're going to use Taunt. Oh, well, that completely whiffed. Nice. Oh, not nice. I say we summon a skeleton. There we go. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a thing. A wall of sound. Splash self. Battle song all together. Actually, we'll do all together now. And extra talent. I'm sorry, you blocked that. Why? Okay. It is immune. Nice. Thanks, Skelly. Thank you, Joel. Had an extra 12. She isn't exactly. And then we hit you with an extra magical resistance. Good. Yes! And there they go. We'll take that. Cool. 19. That's about the same thing. So we'll have her take that back. That's it, though. That was unfortunate. Oh, well. So let's see as it is. This is going to be a bit of a... Okay, we can reduce the chaos for another section. Where is the chaos? I don't know. And case, I'm actually going to utilize 1 second. I have to use a BRB. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get right back to it. Double checking everything. Yeah, looks all good. Okay, go. So, all right, our main guy could actually move to the main area. Already got a mission, so it's like we actually buy someone in the Mercs Guild. Hannah, which was the movement merc or the magic merc. Let's say he's the end of the turn. Okay, she's got 5. We can actually head in and lodge this one as well. Perhaps she also hires another merc. Gunther, Hannah, and Beatrice. Glory to Bronder. Alright. And then what other markets do we actually have? What kind of pipe do you have? You have a swift pipe. Ooh, an S-stock. Strength, though. Fire Rang. Talent. Ice Chakrams. Water Rangs. Scoundrel's Hat. Kettle Dome. Sturdy Helm. Splint Mail. Apprentice Robe. Bard Boots. This pipe heals her an additional small amount. Movement points when used with any herb in the overworld. Okay. Okay, maybe we do that. Weapons. Weren't exactly going to use the torch in the first place, so the hand bow. Rex Spyglass. Witch robe. Yeah, I think we're good. Scholar's wraps. Sell those. Actually, I think I did. +2 physical damage, burn immunity, speed, crit chance, and evasion. No, none of this actually matches the aesthetic I'm going with, so I guess we're good. And we already had our mercenary actually added to us. That's fine. And we also have to kill someone. We have to take out the guard in 9 rounds. Wrap. Okay. And we got a Beastman Raider. A single Beastman Raider. Perfect. Now we almost have a full team of 6. With a shock blast could actually be good. With an encourage. Very nice. 16 left. Go. 48. We'll take that. Nice. All right, then they can actually keep working. Perfect. Let's see. I think she should also summon him. Cool. Let's go get him. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Realm dungeons are vast underground gauntlets filled with treasure guarded by a challenge boss. They cannot be escaped until they are cleared. Old cellar is locked. Progress the story quest to unlock it. Okay. Ooh, complete. Oh, for Pieter's sake. That's my husband's wagon, all right. Where is he? Okay, I guess we'll have to check it out. Tribute to Sirok. Max HP has been increased. Full focus, 8 experience. Okay. Ainata. Actually working at this one. So working all the way down here. Ooh. Ambush. Oh, crap. That's not good. Uh-oh. Please miss. Back here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was an it was an accident to run into them in the first place. Oh well. Must have lost. And we lose the rest of our movement, right? Right? Yeah, we can't move through there. We're close, though. There is a stone circle here. Perfect. We got our max focus. Let's just wait around here while we're actually wait for these guys. Run that contract. Alright, so... Judging by the looks of it, he's been hitting us sus again, the oath. Oh, indeed he has. Oh, indeed he has. And let's not forget that our massive gambling debt is racked up. He actually believed he could sneak away through the back. The fool. Nobody owes me a single coin and lives to tell the tale. Aye, hon. Oh, Hilbert, you flunker. I say, why don't you come down to my fire establishment and maybe we can strike a deal? Well, well, well. Ooh, more lore. Okay, I know of only 2 ways out, and they both lead us right into the Bandit King's forest. I fear we have no choice. First through the old cellar. Escape through the old cellar in the foothills. The other is through the abandoned sewer. Escape through the abandoned sewer in the foothills. I'm honestly not sure which is better, but they will both lead us to the same place. Choose quickly. The guards will not let up. I think we should attempt... First, we should take that one before we actually go to the cellar. Let's walk around these guys. Ooh, another fast travel point. Perfect. Only 3. Let's see. We're gonna have to take out that guy in the first place, so... How far out is that gonna be? Okay, another section of the day has passed. Sorcerer can actually do this one right here. Okay, he can actually refocus. Okay. Dang. Is also immune, so it really doesn't matter. That's good. Oh, the other person doesn't, though. That's... Okay. Find herbs and scholar's wort. Okay. Alright. So, now we can actually get the drop on these guys. We got an ambush. Yeah! Let's see what we got. Okay. And able to... Okay. Able to block those ones. Hey, now she has taunt. And now thrust. There we go. And still blocked them. Okay. Stunning them's actually pretty good. Ooh, critical. Only 3. Okay. Let's hit him with a water blast. That should make him wet. Oh, he's immune to wet. Blocked. Stunned him. And stunned them. $14 HP. Okay, well. Let's add a skeleton, shall we? Add a wall sound onto us. Add a firebolt. Skips turn, naturally, because they were stunned. See if we can stun him again. There we go. Encourage. Nice. And then have him slowed down again. Ooh, start the revolution. Challenge completed. Nice. Let's share. Perfect. Well, with all the mercenaries, we've actually got something. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's... Alright. Here's the entrance to the old cellar. Maybe our only escape to the guards. Yep. Right, party. Let's go. White. Got the 7 of us. This is gonna be a bit of a steamroll. Oh, crap. Let's see. The first one is the skeleton is the Skelly. So, wait, taunt would actually be the same one that we actually need to. I need to move over a little bit in order to actually do that one. You... All immunities. Possesses every immunity. Okay, so we're just gonna have to either hit him with high magic or high critical. Oh, there we go. Okay. All together. There we are. Nice. Ow. And then hit you with a fire blast. Oh, he's immune because it's a fire jelly. It's immune to stun because it doesn't have a brain. Stab. Pierced it. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's immune to that. Hit you with that one. And hit him with a strum. There we are. Let's give them a thing. Grip of the Grimoire of Lightning. The Queen Staff. The Dark Spellbook. Shock Blast, Shock Storm, Energize Area. That'd be easy. That'd be a cool one to actually have. Take those. Nice. Let's go through the next one. Refocus. One of us could use a tinder pouch. Meditate. 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 Okay. Now we can actually go forward. This one with the 3 mercenaries might actually be the decent one we actually pay for. Identify. Okay. I would like to open it. You definitely need those. Purifies all that provides temporary immunity. Focus. You have a lot of those. Maybe you actually want to take that. Plate gloves. Armor, resistance, physical damage, maximum focus, strength, minus intelligence. Evasion. Crit damage and crit chance, vitality. And curse immunity. I think one of us should just hold on to it. I think you should just hold on to it. Let's continue. Alright, next thing in the dungeon crawl. What do we got? Looks like a trap. One of you could disarm the trap. Who has the highest? You have a highest rate of success, actually. There we go. Yeah! With the disarming the trap, we actually get through that. Nice. And now we have a few other objects. That's a brown. That is not a brown snake. That is a cobra. Skelly Bard. And then the okay, that is a troll. Are there any trolls? Okay, so see, that's a column. or 2 targets could actually be pretty good with a column. Nice. Critical with both of those. Awesome. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, actually that gets everybody, so... And then we hit him with everyone with a Dark Blast. Okay. Hopefully we can actually... can we slow him down? 19 to 29 to 21? There we go. Ooh, 21 damage. Encourage on a Frost. With a Frozen ability. Nice. Hit him with another Ice ability. Nice! But he's immune to Daze. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Jeez, Gunther. Also, the fact that we have 35 left. Never mind, we have 9 left. Never mind, he is completely down. Well, we got that one. 54. To be you. Plate Sabatons. That would also be part of that stuff that we should look through. Alright, was there anything we could actually utilize? I think we're good, weirdly enough. Alright, with that one, we have a star. What's a star? Oh, someone seems to have made it. A dead adventurer. I think my scholar. Oh, I disturbed the corpse. Crap. It's a... This dead adventurer is, not playing around. Okay, 21. 13. Dodged. And frozen. With 22. Crap. Let's see. Strum it. With the encourage. Yeah! Okay. You definitely need to be taken from you. Adventurer gloves. Armor resistance, evasion, crit chance, awareness, talent. I think those should be equipped. Relieve you of all curses. Definitely need to take that. Mage shoes. Witch boots. Mage shoe. 3 intelligence, 2 speed. Resistance and armor. Let's have her equip those. Oh, fancy ukulele. Decent. Strum. Meditation. Ooh. Ooh, both of those are pretty good. I think I will... Plus 12% gold flare, 2 resistance, plus 3 regen. Support range. Let's equip. I think we are good. Let's see. Now we have another guaranteed combat, and then we have some stairs. Okay. We only got 5 in here. Is that a gunslinger in the very back? Wraith and Bandit Musketeer. Okay, yeah, it was. So, let's see. Okay, this is not quite the best placement for Ainata. She can't move because of that one. Okay, how about we hit him with... We hit him with the left... Yep. Dang. Getting a little bit... Oh, you're reloading. Oh no. You blocked. I blocked. Ah, you hit the mercenary. Uh-oh. Hit everyone else. Meditation music. Stoff hit him with 20. Crap. Ow, you hit them. You hit them. Then we hit him with all criticals. And you got a burn. Oh, no, that's not good. Let's see. Let's see, you have the most. 21, okay. 13, okay. Crap. There we go. Crap. Bah! Very nice. $230, $240, to this one, to this one. Honestly, it should be just shared from you. Ooh. Fancy shoes. Talent and luck. Talent, luck, but that one has speed, so it's like... technically... should just be taken. Gold root. Just take that. I gotta find school. Purify school. I see you've reached the end of the dungeon floor. It's a good point to rest before encountering. Don't... everyone's health should be in good order. Okay, so let's see. Going down the stairs. Then we actually go into our first combat sequence down floor 2, right? Combat? Oh, just a door. Someone has to break it open, or we just use the lockpick. Who has the strongest? Ironically, he's actually got a pretty strong use of it. Yep. Makes sense. That the bard is actually the highest strength of everybody. It does not, in fact, make any sense. Oh, hi, you are witches. You are witches and ghosts. Uh-oh, you blocked. Move here. There we go. Uh-oh. Ow. There we go. Everyone speeds down. Crap. Blocked. Blocked all that. Blocked or dodged. Okay. Okay. Crap. And good. Uh-oh. Crap. That's not good. That is really not good. Who is it? She's moving. Let's see. Ice Blast. There we go. Giving them frozen ability. Okay. Taunt. Thrust. And confused. Ding. Okay. And we actually utilized that one there. Okay. Damn. Okay. Strum. Who is the... It definitely has to be on the witch. How do you dodge when it's ice? I encourage you. There we go. Now she has shock. Oh, use time magic. Nice. Whiffed that. Perfect. And then we use another frost magic. There we go. It looks like there's a door to the right. 57. Share that from this perspective. We can continue forward. We'll have a shop on our right. Okay, another goblin shop. Let's see what we got. Oh. Let's see, Jansing Nettle. Okay. Bone Pipe. Pipe increases attack damage by a small amount when used with any herb in combat. Who's gonna do that? She actually doesn't have a pipe yet, so maybe the bone pipe might actually be what she got. Okay, then we have Soak Scarf. Okay. Ester Oil, +2 evasion, acid to burn, and freeze immunity. Silk Scarf, +4 evasion, 15 crit chance, +4 speed, elite sneak. Ragged Scarf, crit. Unequip that one. We'll have to actually equip that. And she can't exactly equip anything else. So we got a bit of a... So we got a Hobgoblin Machete. No. Goblin Bow is actually based on speed. Who's actually got the highest speed? Also Ainsa. Fancy Timbora. Naturally, it's the Bard. Highest health, it happens to be the Bard. Merling Hat. Armor, resistance, evasion, talent, and luck, which would be, like, pretty good for our merchant hat. Technically worse gold multiplier movement bonus, but the luck is technically less on ours, with a fine distance for the 3 talent. That's a difficult one. Oh, well that's... I think I know what you're supposed to be wearing. then we basically just sell the gambits and the fancy shoes. Mage gloves. Mage gloves. Armor resistance, magic damage, strength plus intelligence. Honestly, technically it should be fine. Talent lock. Okay. 7 evasion, resistance, armor resistance. Yeah. Nope, not much else. Buy one from there. Okay. We'll then pass at this point. Entertain for another 40 gold. Okay. We have another combat. Number combat and then a chest. Okay. 6 on 5. Not exactly the worst idea. Uh-oh. Going to move you over here. And then thrust between the both of you. 20 and 24. Oh, our bar just went down. Go. Let's see. Water blast. There we go. Bit of extra damage on that. Oh, jeez. Most of the magic's been blocked. We distract him. Dang it. And then we actually do this. Do extra critical damage. Perfect. Uh-oh. Blocked that. I will do prick. Nice. Critical 24. Nope. Not gonna do that. Someone tried to stun. Yep. There we go. Here goes the magic. There we go. 12 out of the 24. There we go. Skip turn. Brick. And there we go. Okay. Ooh, a scepter. Speaking of, I was actually going to need to try and actually change out some of these. So maybe I actually do equip that. Okay. Oh, another scepter. 1331, 1331. Honestly, hers is actually picked this one. Maybe we equip the both of those. A speed-based one. Speed is... Take that. We'll take the Assassin's Blade off that. Oh yeah, we also wanted to deal with some extra backpack stuff because there was like... He has a... This one right here. It was 0 to 13 with pull, stun, bolt, confuse group. With our main guy now getting the scepter. That does ray, heavy ray, death ray, blast. Yeah, I think we'll be fine with this one. I think that is... I think we're gonna do party heal? Continue. Alright. There we go. It's the treasure. I open the treasure. More lore. There we go. Let's see. Who has the lowest one? That'd be you. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Tranquility Staff. Summon Cedar. Intelligence. Ooh. 7 to 16. Poke, stun, gather, focus, cure aura. Ooh. Let's have May equip that instead, actually. 70... Yeah, that would be the only thing we equip. I guess we'd take that. Not really much else to find. Alright. That's 2 down. Is there more? 2 Tech 5. Yeah. Okay. I suppose that was the whole dungeon. Could have swore I saw my stepdad's ghost in there. So you finally decided to show up. Listen here, if you want it, save Hilbrun's. Hilbrun's sorry hide. You're gonna have to work for it. I don't think you can drag your feet this one. Because if you do take too long, I won't hesitate to end him myself. Okay. Got it. We got quite a bit. First thing, there's a damn racket coming from the swamp. Some fancy skeleton decided to move, and now I can't get a moment's rest. I want them gone. I need you to go down there and tell them to skedaddle. You'll find them in Bogey's crypt in the swamp. Pay a visit to a Bones Bogey and Bogey's crypt, located down there. And one more thing. My next command has been drowning himself in ale at the tavern. I've had enough of his laziness, and you're the one who's gonna give him the boot. You can find it the good nothing at the bandit camp. Do these things for me, and Hilbrun's debt will be forgiven. Well, that seems easier than most. Well, through the cobwebs and casks, make safely through the cellar. First off, this guy's level 5. Then we'll ambush this person. We will get, and by say person, I mean plant. And by plant, I mean plant. We have become the thing we swore to destroy in, again. You know what? Let's hit it with Heavy Ray. Ooh. Gather Focus. Oh, Gather Focus is actually this one. Curing Aura. And we'll Strum. We'll freeze it. We go. Nice. Very nice. Yep. Okay. We can head this way. Let's see, we'll have you go this way as well. Ooh, Scholar's Word again. We're gonna have to I don't think we should split up. Just a thought. And then we'll actually move through here. Interesting. Okay. It's gonna be another type of thing. Say, set this one over here. 5. Okay. Them over here. We give you 5. That way we can actually... I'm sick of the little pipsqueak. Give him the boot. Let's fight. Let's fight. Level 5. Let's see what we got. Oh, hi. Oh, it's you again. Well, well, well. It seems to be Jeremy, the petty crook again. Ah, we have about 5 people. Okay. There we go. Oh, crap. Ow. There we go. That blast is actually pretty good. Uh-oh. Only moved a bit. Someone's got some archery. Crap. Let's see. Jeremy is gonna need, like, extra strumming damage. Get distracted. Gather focus would actually be good. Focus single. Stun is single. Go. Stunned them. Uh-oh. Whew. That was close. Crap. There we go. Heavy Ray is a single. Blast. Go. What's this? Oh, 15 damage. Okay. Crap. Oh, crap. Poke. Minus 10 damage. Crap. They distract. Courage. Okay. But dang. Let's see. With 16 to 37 would actually be good with Ray. Well, I'm sorry. You didn't get one and you dodged the whole thing? Hit him with... Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, shield. And then the thrust. Yeah, death ray. Oh! Oh, jeez. Quite the bit of power. Quite the kick. Let's see. Take that. Spiced rum. Temporarily boost armor resistance by 50 but cause confusion. Take that. Seer might be a drunk. He might be a drunk. Huh. Thought he was new king, did he? This guy couldn't hold up my crown. Okay, let's see. There are a couple other items here, so we could actually utilize these real quick. Let's go get him. Let's see. Head down this direction. Okay. Let's see if we can test these abilities. Ah, you're quite attentive for extra detail. Discover multiple alluring pools can... Yes, but that's... Yeah, we got a treasure chest. Identify scroll. I'll take that. We'll take that. Take that. 3 items. Let's see if we can actually open it up this direction. Again, a single item. Armor, resistance. We'll take those. Okay, we gotta go quickly. 1, 2. There we go. And then we can actually take out the bee swarm. Take out the bee swarm. It's not even like a bee swarm, it's just a giant bee. There we go. Someone with an extra resistance. Probably, honestly, you should use that. Onion sponge has been eaten. Very nice. Trombo is right there, and we got a long way to actually go. And a short while to get there. Gain an item. Damn, what's with all the mage hats? And then we can head to Trombo. Ooh, we can reduce the chaos of the quest board. There's a bandit raider. Ah, crap. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can actually just take him out with the 2 of us. Okay, we got an ambush of just the man. We might be able to actually win this. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. 15 gold. Ow. You failed. Ow! Whiff. I cast Death Ray. Yeah. Crap. Oh, crap. Ooh, critical. Crap. I cast Death Ray. Back. I cast the Ray of Unlife. Okay, well, need to take that. 68. Share that. Share between the two of us. And, you take that. You definitely need those. Ooh, Spectral Glaive. We'll take it, but we're not gonna actually have to deal with a lot of it. Yeah, we're gonna have to move quickly. Cast has been removed by 1. That's good. Hope that means what I think it means. Okay. This. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move a little quickly. Right. Hero Fahrul has now given us given extra items. Okay, a treasure chest. 47 treasure. Pirate bandana. Resistance, evasion. Crit chance multiplier plus speed. Honestly, we should equip that. Merling Shid Guards. 3 resistance, evasion, luck. Equip those. Hag Mittens. A makeshift common mace. Oh, it says to go to Orton. That's a funny Easter egg. Wasn't there a thing about, like, as, like, that's encouraged. Oh, it can't be on. That means it's not on this guy. Alright, well. We end that one, so that's good. Oh, okay. We only get 2. Okay, well, we can get a Murder of Crows in here. There we go. But now, we only get the 1 crow, right? Of course. He just dodged. Pico who? Pico, how you doing? Gotta focus. Crap. Let's keep following the path here. That's a bit much out here. South this direction. You cannot inspect. We got 3. Could you inspect it? It's technically. Okay. Right. He's only got the 3 out here. He's only gonna make it 2 Trombo, of which he's actually gonna spend a bit in the end. Spit the healer into the meditation. Okay. Ah, crap. That's not good. 2 snakes. Oh. Oh. A whiff. I'm actually getting real good with that one. I'm actually suspiciously good. Oh, so are they. Oh, crap. Whiffed all 3. Dodged. Crap. Only 10 HP. Uh-oh. There we go. Nice. Take the gold. Hobgoblin wraps. Armor, resistance, better. Not minus strength, but -1 speed. Move immunity. Elaborate with that one. I could equip that. Squab Goblin Wraps could actually be pretty good. Alright. Let's see what we got for Market's Kibble. Pet Shop. Friendly Crab. Kula. Friendly Wizard Crab. Wild Eagle. It's a bit expensive for my blood. Well. Ooh, test your luck. Test your luck. Yeah! An extra life. Okay. There we go. The end of that one, we actually have this one. He takes a second in Trombo. He could probably actually... Let's see. He's actually... I'm actually following the road. What do we got on us? What do we got Sierra in May? Only 4. Oh. Ah, find the quite eye for detail. Allure. Another pool of alluring aura. Provide shelter, equipment, services, and extra work. Wisp. Let's devote to the movement bonus. The God of Haste. Anything we can do on the quest board? We can actually reduce the chaos. Lightning Ray. Shock throw. Shock overload. An item for the shock rang would actually be this one right here. Party experience. We do need a bit of experience. Actually, reducing the chaos is actually probably the... Okay, we have a thing. Perfect. Bandit Musketeer at the swamp. Well, say less, I shall say. Say less, says I. Alright. Into the alluring pool, to the swamp. With a refocus, could actually be pretty good. And a teleport scroll was added. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one. Let's see, what do we got? Probably just the musk. These again? Okay. Ow. There we go. Okay, reload, yeah. There we go. Miss. I encourage you. Oh, you dodged. Don't you dare. Don't. Oh my god. Four. Okay. Don't you. My money! My money! Yeah, no. I'm not leaving with all that money. Oh, yeah. You're going down. You're going down. Share it to the majority. Take that. Ooh, rare Mystic Hat. Okay. Armor, resistance, 9 evasion, max focus with refocus. Might actually be good with that, weirdly enough. Again, with the secondary refocus ability is pretty good. Okay. Now we're doing pretty good. Mercenary contract expired. You cannot afford to buy Beatrice again. Time for me to chill out. So what do we have in the map for this one? A Bomber Merc at 76. Cisco. I can see fire burning inside you. Okay, can we actually inspect this? Already devoted to a sanctum. Okay. Can I devote to the sanctum? Because I died already? There we go. 15%, 15 XP modifier. There we go. And a wisdom, which is actually really in theme to this character. Dang. Ah, crap. 2 giant spiders, that's not going to be fun. That's not going to be fun. She might not be able to survive. Crap. Only 14? Dodged. Oh, that was a whiff. That's unfortunate. $22. Poison. Dodged. Brick. Go! Oh, I whiffed again. Come on. Nope. Whipped again. Increase it. Increase resistance. Locked poison. And there we go. Killed the spider. Let's go. Use that Godspear. There we go. Candy machine. Ah. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's working. Okay, this is intriguing. Alright, let's go into here. Hey! Looks like we only got 2 things in a store. And? Only dealing a few bits of damage. Let's see. Whiffed. Dang. Death Ray. Let's see. Gather focus on a single. There you go. Nice. Causing a distraction, and they already missed. Oh no. Ow. Ow. There we go. Alright, let's see. 14-14 does it either way, so I guess he's not surviving. He's definitely not surviving. Okay. First off, you get to take that. The Demon Horn Helm. Okay. Resistance 7 attack damage. -1 focus, +2 strength. 3 speed, 1 speed. Take that one. Take that. Fancy loot. 921. Strum all together now. Battle Song War. Yeah. Versus fancy ukulele. Okay. Perfect. All 5 of us are just going through this. We got a troll and a spider. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, arachnophobia warning. Shoot. Should have actually probably put that down. Let's see. Armor's fine. Resistance, the moves. Thrust. Who's going first? 14. Really? Cannot be stunned, cannot be... There we go. 17 damage each with an enwebbed. Immune to... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. $52 HP. There we go. Nice. I poke. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Poke. Why'd you skip turn? Why'd you skip turn? $14. Death Ray. Come on. We're getting close. There we go. We need to take that. Maybe take that with Troll Club. I think there's one other thing, right? Yeah, okay, it's just the shop in here, so which we can just start doing some selling. What you got here? Okay. Fine knowledge pipe. Additional XP when used with any herb. Pipe, knowledge pipe. Pipe to Bandits, huh? You get a swift pipe, which is increases movement points when used with any herbs. We could sell the regular swift one. Golden Ruff, which is party evasion. Gold, luck, and encourage. Ring of... Silver Ring of Speed, Broadaxe, Hobgoblin Machete, Dragon Spear. Arena Shin Guards. 10 physical, critical chance. Somebody sending them to the right people. Okay, guard boots, arena shin guards. Buy, of which I then arena shin guards then give to Minotaur. Sell that. Sell that, and well, which boots would actually be pretty good with the intelligence. Give them to him. Sell the Archer's Axe. Dark Spellbook. Sell that. Grimoire of Lightning. Sell that. Spectral Glaive could actually be good. That's a dual wield, so we're going to sell that. Leprechaun Hat. I was still going to hold on to that one. Sell that one. Sell that. Adventure Gloves. 1 for 1 magic. Okay, I already have it. Actually, ironically, that is actually better. But Ursa's version. Elite Sneak. I think I am good. A Dreamcoat. 10 armor, purity. Fancy vest. I was looking for the armor. Where's the armor? Okay. 7 to 10. Yeah. Yeah, that's the... That does look like it. Okay. I think we're good with that one then. We'll entertain for about another 87, 92 gold. Look locked and require a key. Where did I put the thing? Any member can unlock the right key. Oh. We don't have the key. We'll have to take a left. We'll have to take a left and go through here. Crap. We're gonna have to go around. Okay. We have a cleave option now. Folks, single. 100. Okay. $31. Oh, no. Oh, good. It's blocked. Blast would actually work really good. Good. A single poke. Who's the highest one? Oh, that's not good. All together now. Crap. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. They got a bit of armor up. Ow. Crap. Ow. Ooh. Nice. Oh, there goes the glaive just spinning where its master used to be. Yeah, you. All together now. Bah. Oh, skip turn. Crap. Ow. There we go. 15. Ray, go. Nice. 96. Well, you're gonna take all that. Take that. Adventurer's boots. Evasion, awareness, talent. Equip that. Or not equip that, but take that. Focus. Let's hit it with a party heal. She actually does need the skull. It was like 2 scholars worth or something like that. Portal scroll, firefly. Actually, scholars work. Give one to everybody. Okay. Perfect. What do we got? Right at the stairs. Okay. Uh-oh. Immediately going into, oh, I don't think we're making it out of this room. What do we got? Okay, Cleave would actually be pretty good right about here. 62, 24. That one doesn't have any of those, so. Perfect. Okay. $50. Okay. All together now. Does a critical 20. 40 with 20. I'm immune to that. Let's see. Gather a bit of focus. Let's poke you. 21 health. Okay, that should help. Yeah, that whiffed. Uh-oh. Crap. Crap. Let's see. Cleave would do 0 to 24, 13, 32. At worst, it hits the spider. Let's get the spider out of the way. Nice. We hit him with 66. All together now. And that should knock them both down heavily. There we go. Oh shit. That hit everybody. And I believe that's everyone. Nice. Well, for starters, take that. Hammers. Let's see. You'll take that one. Okay, so we're going to combat a Spring of Opportunity and then a door. It's a trap and the boss room. Got a trap. It's a boss room. Each time a party roll is used, the chance of success lowers. Make sure to consider who goes first in the party. Whoa. Okay. I think we can pass. This will be fine. Add it with a refocus. Nice. Okay. Be easier if everyone had refocus, I guess. Okay. A trap. He or I could use lockpicks. Use a single lockpick, we can actually access the door. So let's move quickly. It just occurred to me that we're missing somebody. Oh my god, it's Dr. Facilier. Nope, it's a... No, it is a very distinguished pirate lord from Sea of Thieves. Good to know. Okay. And he's got a whole group of... He's got a whole group. It's got everybody. Crap. Bah! Go. Blocked. Crap. Dodging. Distract. Completely missed. Uh-oh. That's not good. Drain life in this area. That's not good. There you go. There we go. We actually do that one. It should basically blast both of those. Should hit them with a blast. Alright, yeah, aimed 90 degrees off. There we go. And, oh Jesus, that corpse launch. Who is deserving? We'll take that. Portal scroll. He'll take one too. Another Tome of Lightning. No. Weirdly enough, technically you'd be the one to actually take that. Shock immunity and sport range. Yeah, we'll have you take that. Take that. Take that. Whoa. Pullman apparatus. Shock bolt, imbue, gather, focus, channel. Interesting. Another Godspear. You don't have any healing, so you should probably take that. So, let's see what we got. Woo! Well, with both of these of the Bandit King, we might actually be decent. Got an extra 91 at this one right here. Alright. Time to hold up my end of the deal. Why don't you come to this one right here? Release the prisoner. He's going to release the... I feel as though he's going to either release the prisoner... or... Crap. We're gonna have to go this way. Enter the alluring pool and head to the foothills. Enter here into the alluring pool, head to the foothills. All right, let's get out of this toxic. Let's get out of this area. Head back to the foothills as well. Four. Okay. To the alluring pool, foothills. Okay. 5, we can actually head right up to the location. We ambush this guy. Let's go. Should only have the one. Assuming it doesn't have a group. Assuming it... Yeah, only the one. Poke him again. Pa, ka. right center mass. Jeez, that looked like it gotta hurt. I don't know what world you're from, but that is gotta hurt. Why not? In the event it breaks, I have something that technically is a bit more powerful. Alright, so let's move this way. Just a bit more. Oh, and they found some herb with dancing nettle along the way. Nice. Okay. Looks like you're trapped. Some news will encourage you to fight. Defend against the nibbler. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone else in order to actually defend against this nibbler. Crap, only 26. Ow! $52? Please don't you can't entangle me. Crap. There we go. Jeez. That was unfortunate. I would like to... okay. Actually, I'll take that. I won't even use it. I leveled up to level 8. That's pretty awesome. Then we move out this direction. With a finding the vision scroll. Ooh, good day as well. Nice. This could be anything. Oh, we have to fight it. Okay, fine. I'll have to fight the wolf. $37. Row attacks are useful for hitting all enemies in the front or back line. Get full damage from all targets. And I use a ray. Bah! Let's see. 320 is technically it is. Right. With all that said, we got a few things on this list. What else we got? Yeah, our party's gonna enter the gambling den, which is a dungeon in which we're basically gonna get curb stomped, correct? I knew it. Only the 5 of us? Somebody reloaded. Ow! Leave. There we go. Row attack. Ah, gotcha. There we go. Oh, they're gonna try and distract and stun me. But I dodged. Joke's on you. Oh, they set someone on fire. They set all of us on fire. Ow! No! Meanwhile, I would like to, poke. Ow. Oh no. Miss. Reloads and takes a shot at somebody with that. Nice. again. There we go. Right. We're looking at a row attack. Perfect. Who has the highest health? $54. Okay. Ooh, close. Uh-oh. You can't. Alright, I gotta poke. Well, might as well. It's not gonna not poke him. Reloaded with a single shot. Oh, come on. Okay, Anata has actually been a little bit light on this one. Missed. Or whiffed the bomb. Row attack. 13-17. Oh, there he goes. Can't do that. Ow. Didn't do as much damage. There you go. And poke, please. There we are. Looking pretty nice. Oh well. We can share from that perspective. That is breakable, though. Oak Cleave Staff, which is about the same. That one is have a little bit of a problem. Commander's Musket. 0-21 with one shot. Phantom Shot, Headshot, Pistol Whip. We'll take that, but we won't, like... Additional primary action. We'll continue. We won't exactly be able to use a party heal. Alright, we have another 5. I have a sneaking suspicion on a couple. You're eager. Oh, good. Someone oh! Ha! Nice try. There we go. 40, 20, 20. Okay. Row attack. There we go. Daze. Crap. You missed. Dang. Distract. Whiff. Crap. Oh, it whiffed. Cleave between the two of them. Nice. Whiff. Blast between all 3 of them. Calm attack. There we go. 18. Let's see. Poke. I encourage you. There we go. With all of that, looks like it's pretty good. Share from that. You take an Identify Scroll too. Dream Shoe. Yeah. Don't look. The speed is actually pretty good, so that one's actually... Maybe we take it over to that one. Bit of Find Herb, that one right there. We're doing pretty good. Do a chest in here. I use identify. Perfect. Now we have treasure. Scholar's Wart would actually utilize the Walloper artifact. Again, it technically could actually be utilized. Master Thieves, Elite Sneak. Speed, Evasion, Resistance, Armor. Yep. That actually works pretty good. There we go. With an extra find, Purify Scroll. Alright, let's continue. We'll go into that right section right on the door. Alright, got 2 here. Nice. What you got here? Ah. Someone could be doing a bash. Ah, dang. Okay, whatever. See her. Let's go. Well, oh well. Once we got that door out. Well. What do we have here? Some bandit. Some. Cisco. How you doing? Well. Thought you could just waltz right over here, you fools, says the Bandit King. Archers, destroy them. Tripling archers, I see how this works. Cleave all. Almost ready. Row attack. Other guy dodged. Trapped. Oh, our grenadier just went down. Poke. Oh, he's downed. Poke. There we go. No. Enough is enough. Time to pay the toll. 384! Crap. Holy. Who is it? Okay. Yeah, first off. Okay, what do we have? 2 additional secondary actions. There's all corrupted tiles and an additional primary action. We're gonna need that. Okay, we get at least 100 damage off of it. Okay, 20 of those. He's now wet. Because of that, he doesn't have anything on this one right here. 25. Guaranteed damage with critical. Critical. Death rate. Bah! Lads, get in here. Finish them off. Hey, yeah, that's cheating. Reflect. Okay. Dang it. Where's healing? Party heal. With attack up. Crap. Distract was actually made. Good. Ow. Nothing on this one. Did blast with critical damage. Nice. There we go. Crap. Was there any other poke we could actually utilize? Poke! Oh, he dodged. Ooh, good thing he missed. Oh no. There we go. Both of them are out. Crap. Perfect. Perfect. Crap. Critical between the two. Blast. Oh no. Active Wisdom is destroyed. Add another. Do another row attack. $17. Crap. Perfect. There we go. You'll pay for this. This is the last you've seen of me. No. There we go. Oh, jeez. Ooh, more lore books. That's gonna be really good for when I inevitably go down. That stopped my heart. That was a close one. Oh, you have no idea. When I shouldn't have held onto that. It's rubbish. onto that hand. I shouldn't have held on to that hand. It was rubbish. Any matter, we'll be good and laugh at this over my voice. Say, you folks on Earth venturing out, right? Ya? We've been out looking for you, ya lemmics. Had me work sick. Huh. Going to take more than that to take old Hildebrand down for the count. Why, I had him right where I wanted him. Yeah. Yes, you did, Hildebrand. And you definitely weren't, like, locked in a cellar or someplace. Well, off to the tavern I'm buying. No. We need you. We need you for the resistance. A few gold. Ooh, we got all three of this. What? This happened to me. Shoot. Okay. Oh. Very nice. Let's see. Forgot to pack my punch. Fewest critical hits landed. Featherweight, least amount of damage dealt. Gone but not forgotten, fewest times revived. The Punisher, most damage dealt. The Sponge, most damage taken. Slayer, most enemies killed. Robin Hood, most gold shared. Critical success landed, most critical hits. The Window Shopper spent least amount of gold. Slow walking Walter, a fewest step taken. Forgot to back punch was already said. Pay attention. Least amount of focus used. Merely a flesh wound. Least amount of health gained. That's really funny. Well, with that area, that's actually pretty good. Then we have the Primordial Oak is the next one. Okay. New location has appeared on the map. Okay. Once we're in the Age of Rebellion, let's go to the lore store real quick. Characters. Treasure Hunter has actually been gained. You don't say. Actually, we're gonna go over here. Were there any new ones? We instantly got a farmer. A chance to gain the ability to summon a scarecrow on a combat tile. Ooh, okay. Then we also have the monk. The Pathfinder. Lifelong wanderers who spend more time in the trackless wilds than any town. They have a knack for stumbling upon resources, landmarks other travelers might walk right by. Survey. Chance to reveal encounters in the overworld. Pass ability enables traveling the overworld unhindered by any terrain or weather movement. Ooh, I'd actually like that. And then Treasure Hunter, naturally. Find, reveal treasure chests. Prevent a regular treasure chest from turning into mimics. Those would actually be pretty decent. Okay. But also Astronomer was actually chance to warp space and time to remove one enemy from combat is actually pretty intriguing. Okay, and then there's also, like, trying to get all the other items here. The Dark Tones. Dark Blast, Dark Storm, Shocked Bow, Ripped Shirt, only 10 evasion. The Wet Loot, able to do water magic. The Wet Staff, able to do water magic. Black Candy increases physical damage. Bag of 40 gold. Large bag carrying a generous amount of gold. This is in loadout. Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty intriguing. Art X marks the spot with the treasure map. Stuff we could actually... But this is stuff we could start out with. Ooh. That's pretty good. That honestly could be a pretty decent thing that we actually do with the start out. With the loadouts. Do we get any more traits though? Okay, gifted. Ooh, actually that one's pretty good. Naturally adept at all things. +3 and everything. Chosen one. +5% skill chance. Attune your skills to levels not seen since the days of Almas. Ooh. Wow. That's pretty cool. Locations. Traveling healers. Abandoned herbalist. Already at the pet shop because the pets need to be this one. Acrid smell. The acrid smells of something is stewing ahead lead you to a witch's pot. The bat seems like the next thing on the ingredients list. The green thumb starts twitching as you approach the terrarium. It looks like its previous owner has a little too good at cultivating life. Rat in a cage, tangled mess. Traveling healer could be a good one. Any other cosmetics we could actually run? Well, the lucky suit. The lucky snake backpack, angel wings backpack, jade horse head, bunny ears, the jade dancing dragon head. Tavern outfit. Keg backpack. Yeah, no, we've not got much. Dark Carnival hat. Battle standard primordial pack. Primordial armor, primordial. Yeah, most of the stuff isn't exactly the best condition. So, unfortunate. And as for mercenaries, do we have any more mercenaries we could actually unlock? No. We have not encountered any other mercenaries. I think gifted as a trait is likely to actually be opened. I think we should actually... Oh, got a new one. For the kings, purchased. Make your first lore store purchase. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see. Dark Blast and Dark Storm. 5 XP multiplier with the range. Crit chance with damage against crits. That's just 10 evasion. Water base, slow jam. Crit chance with gold multiplier. Water bolt cure. It's not bad. Bag of 40 gold versus a bag of 25 gold. 8. Okay, we'll take one with the 12 here. That'd be easy. I think I did actually want to give us a new character, though. Farmer giving us a scarecrow might not be as beneficial. The monk has discipline, replenishes focus of allies on critical or killing blows, which honestly I think I'd actually like. Provide the ability to heal the party members when using a Godspear, which is a party heal, and then deflect, chance to block a projectile and reflect it back at a random opponent. I like that for the monk. We have not gotten another ability in order to actually do this. We have another Pathfinder we could utilize for our next thing, but we could also utilize that for a loadout. So perhaps we add some extra weapons we can access. Now that'll only give me 4 left. +1 armor, +1 magic defense, +1 physical damage. And then a treasure map has 12. Yeah, I think we'll add a couple basic ones. Just in case. Okay. Traits are fine. Okay. Now that we actually got that, maybe we can actually go for the next campaign. But what am I looking at? Let's see. I think, weirdly enough, I think it was only going to actually go for another, like, 20-ish minutes. So, we'll open Primordial Oak with a, Alright, so Primordial Oak. Let's add our first character. Add a character. And the busker. Okay. Let's see. Well, we could actually swap out a few other characters and then customize. We haven't gotten any species yet. Okay. Helmet Cosmetics, Dark Carnival, or this one right here. Armor Cosmetic, Lisa's outfit. Primordial Armor, Backpack. Shoddy Quiver, probably the likeliest. Auto Hide Equipment. Okay. Noted. Primary color. Anyway, there were 2 presets. Load. Auto hide equipment. Yeah. Alright, cycling up our next player. If we played the monk as a different character. Let's see, from the hunter. Minstrel, monk, scholar, stable hand. It does have encourage. Minstrel has encourage inspire. Deflect, discipline, party healing. Oh, went. What just happened? Nope. Something happened? Nope. Looks like it's going all right. Well, at least I hope so. Monk might be appropriate here. Our herbalist might might swap out the particular stations of the herbalist at the current moment. The herbalist. Let's see, she was like that. Still. Backpack cosmetic. It was day trip. It was armor cosmetic. Lisa's outfit, primordial. Not just regular is fine. Helmet cosmetic. None. Species none. Auto hide. Then, once we actually go to this one, herbalist. This herbalist changes up to wanted to try out a monk. And I think our busker, or minstrel. Let's see. Let's see. The helmet cosmetic, we're going to turn off the helmet. Oh. Should be fine. I think we'll do that one. Perfect. Oh yeah, it's just regular red. And then it's probably this one right here. Alright, our busker is actually going to be known as... Roasty. Our monk might actually have like a randomized name. We'll just call him Sun. Keep him like middle. White or gold. There we go. So, again, actually double checking the abilities of both the herbalist and the monk. Monk, deflect, discipline, and then party heal, but also a secondary party heal and find herbs. Hunter also has called shot, elite ambush, elite sneak, and energy ability. The energy boost. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Blacksmith does have the mend and steadfast, so it's not bad. Hard work. Chance to gain primary action upon consuming remaining focus, allowing the current turn to continue. So technically, this one actually does need to actually get more focus. Oh, so Rose has actually joined. Rose has joined the fight. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Not sure if it's a busker that I would make him know. Blacksmith. Herbalist. Hunter. Monk. I doubt it. Scholar doesn't seem right. Actually, I could run the stable hand. Stable hand actually would work. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we can actually get gifted immediately off of the bat. Oh, wait, hold on. That means we can only actually have one of these things actually do that one. Oh, that means, yeah, that only means the one trait can actually be gained. Okay, let's see. Still needs 5 off of this one right here. At least 1 Tinderpelt was already gained, so... Ooh. Bag of 40 gold, cracked spyglass, and a dark tome. About a bag of glass, and for him, a dark tome would actually be a little bit better. Intelligence-wise, it would actually help at the very least. That way it'll be easier to gain access to. Okay. Okay, then we go to May. Herbalist, I forgot. Their name was still May. continuing on this one, she's only got the extra gifted piece, so we're gonna have to improvise. Spyglass, shock bow. Still intelligence based as well, so let's see. Let's give her a piece of armor. Light boots could actually work really well. Then +1. Well, neither of these are actually going to work out for someone like that. Since it's an herbalist doing it that way. Okay, well, guess I'm out. Okay. So, teleport scroll could actually work, while the monk could actually be other things. Let's see. Well, the armor and resistance could actually be good. He does have a decent, how? 67, 79, 60, 60, 60. Good speed, a good talent, and a good vitality, so he could actually utilize either of those. Perception is a little bit... is a bit much on his... on the requests, so... Ceremonial staff takes way too much. I think then we might actually give him, like, the padded armor. And... and maybe an additional teleport scroll. Rose is a weird one. They might just get the... So it might have a speed of a wooden sword, so... What is their thing? Speed weapons. Those are rare. Those are pretty rare. Their secondary one would be a perception weapon, so we're looking at... that shock bow looking pretty good. Grab an extra 10 gold, and a helmet. There we go. So, let's see. Go! I say we're just gonna get started. We're gonna see exactly what's going on, and then we'll probably end stream. Is unfortunately how I've actually slated this. We'll see how far I can actually keep going. All right. Sorry. Totally out of it for a second. With the guards left behind at the harbor, at Hillbrent's safely by their side, the party's attention turned to the mysterious troubles unfolding at the depths of the forest. Hillbrent, deeply worried about the unsettling activity within the woodland, has called upon the group to join him on an urgent investigation. Together with the enigmatic Grizzle, they set out on a journey to discover the source of the trouble and its ties to the past. Sunspear Grove. Where did Hillbrent say the monastery was again? Ah, there it is. Good thing we got got Sun as like one of our guides. Rosman is still pushing her forces through the countryside. We really must get back and support the resistance. Anyways, let's go find him before his wife comes looking. We must be around here somewhere. Okay. First off, before we actually go in, any quest boards in order to actually get some like items or anything like that? Ooh, a shocked hand bow. Increasing levels was probably the best idea at the current moment. Okay. Alright. Sanctum of Shadows in the Autumn Forest. Can we all engage in combat here? A young witch has unfortunately got like 5 with him. So we're actually gonna see. Oh crap. Rose, hopefully you're all right up there. There we go. Dealt with an extra things. Okay, that's not gonna work. Got it. Shock arrow would actually do 0 to 9. Crap. Crap. Who has the most one? Ray. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Ow. Blocked or dodged. There we go. Sun's actually doing some pretty good details. Uh-oh. Crap. There we go. Crap. There we go. Oh, surely. Okay. Miss. Miss. Oh, there goes Sun. Crap. They keep hitting me. Alright, let's see if we can, pierce. Purse. Perfect. Alright, and then we actually activate that. And I casted the last ray in order to actually knock them down. Let's go. 20. Let's share. Identify scrolls. I'll take that. Herbalist, take that. Auralia. Ooh, a chest. Mimic. I say we do an ambush. Okay. Perfect. 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 Okay. It fizzled. Get fizzled, bozo. Hard work. Let's see. Have you take the 5? A hand axe. Someone with the highest strength would actually deal with that. Ironically, it's still the monk. I think technically, though, you're not off by a lot, though. Actually, be pretty good. Anybody else would be given that. 60, 60, 70, 75. Technically, I'll take the loot. Okay. Resistance minus evasion. Crit chance and damage. Curse immunity. +3 resistance. I'll give you the hag gloves. The hag mittens. Oh, we got one of the pools. Okay, it's a market. Nice. 5 experience. Wonderful, you've made it. I'm afraid we have no time to waste. So let me explain what's going on. I'm getting worse by the minute. I feel the primordial oak is under some distress. Most days he stands there, blowing in the wind. In fact, if I hadn't heard from the old fella in years up until a week ago, now he's just moaning day and night, keeping me up at all hours. That's a bit much. That's a far... Leave me be. See what I mean? That's a long ways out. Thought maybe some moths were nibbling at his leaves again, but sounds worse than ever. He brought us all the way for a tree? For a tree, young lady. The primordial oak has been watching over Fahrul since the age of Obus. I need to change up, when I actually end here, I need to actually change up the names. Since the age of Obus. Anyway, the realm cannot survive without him. Well, I don't believe the tree magic, but I must have been raised differently. Hey, don't put down anything that druids don't do. Just saying. Don't put down what druids do. Wish they were simple. Ever since the Queen's missing a mining caravan at last came through the town, goblins in this region have been going in a frenzy. I'll steal some of my iron spirit. That's what's going to keep me warm for over the winter. Don't tell me you're making moonshine out here with the fairies. It does not spooks me. Anyway, let's start walking. I feel like it's gonna take a while. That's true. Too bad my wagon was ruined. Actually, I've got a better idea. Quest objective. Go to Porter's Landport in the Autumn Forest. Let's head to the nearest Porter's Landport. Okay. Well, for starters, there was a market that we actually had. Portal Scrolls. Fahrul Mule. Nothing out here out of the ordinary. Most of the stuff in this market are a bit iffy. The monastery is actually out here. Yeah, and this... Ironically, we just got started with this one right here. I'm actually going to... Probably just gonna save here. Primordial Oak at this point. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see. The next time we're actually going to be live is going to be doing Stardew Valley on Thursday. That's going to start at around the same time, about 2:30. So, is there anything else I need to talk about while we're actually here? Schedules will actually go up for the latter half of July. Probably going to be tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. So, yeah, that's about it. Well, if you're on YouTube, consider leaving a like. Consider actually following for more. If there's anything that's actually that you have a suggestion for, I do take suggestions on suggestions on my Twitch notification. There's I believe there was a Twitch notification on this one, and in addition, I might also look into putting up a poll for seeing what other games I could actually people would actually be interested in actually seeing me play. That might so you might actually want to look out for that on YouTube, very specifically. So, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to catch me on the next time. Good God, if I only figured out how to actually end a video.